matchup to determine the baddest man on the planet. The UFC heavyweight title is on the line. Well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet. For a long time, though, the title fight eluded him. Not anymore. Here he is, the #1 heavyweight contender, finally making this walk and cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out. Well, a lot of people think it's the most significant title in combat sports. No argument from me. Baddest man on the planet, UFC heavyweight champion. There he is in the flesh. What an absolute monster. What a title reign it has been. But a serious challenge in front of him here tonight. When this man became the heavyweight champion, a lot of people thought that this challenger was the one who would wrest the belt away. Now the fight is here. We'll see if we get a new champion or if this man continues one of the greatest heavyweight legacies the Octagon has ever seen. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. 3 years apart with some differences in height, but big differences in reach. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 224 pounds. Presenting the challenger, Lee. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Busan, South Korea. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fight.
You ready? Are you ready?
All right, so here we go with the start of this fight. I'm anxious, man. What a matchup it is, and it's going to be interesting. And it's going to be interesting to see who has the upper hand early.
It's going to be difficult to find out how this plays out, right? Striker versus well-rounded fighter. Who's going to be the one that's going to control where this fight takes place?
Opens with the left hand and lands flush. I mean, can you imagine having a reach advantage like this? What a luxury.
It's a luxury. I've never had one over the course of my entire career. But fighting guys that are taller, you struggle whenever they are very aware of such a massive advantage. This guy is going to try and use this tonight.
by that leg kick.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this?
Just misses there with the left. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Big kick. Leg kick. Nice straight punch. Beautiful head kick.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one. Single collar tie now.
Right hand punches the clinch.
Choi's overhand punch to the head doesn't get to the target. He telegraphed that one and it gets blocked.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Oh, man. I think you jumped out of your seat a little bit after that kick.
Oh, I did, because I have times where I've been kicked like that, and I'm gonna tell you one thing, it does not feel good. Good stick.
And there comes the separation now.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Ooh! Under 2 minutes now to go in round one.
Keep your hands up. Use your footwork now. It's okay. Use your footwork.
Just misses with the jab there.
You gotta check these low leg kicks. Nice leg kick lands.
Oh, strong punch there by the Korean Superboy.
Head kick.
Oh, man, snapped his head back with the uppercut there.
You can see him throw his entire body into that uppercut.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch. Nice. Oh, look at that head snap back as he connects with another uppercut. Not the first time he's landed that weapon tonight.
That's his best shot, man. He's so good at it. He's so good at finding it. And when you think you got a beat on the right uppercut, he shifts his weight off to the side and lands it on the left side. What a great understanding of landing that punch.
Right on the button. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
All right, a lot of high-level highlights from that last round. DC, take us through the replay.
If he fought like this, I would be comfortable entering him into a K1 level kickboxing competition. He's that good at finding and landing those kicks at will. He needs to continue to do this as the fight goes on.
All right, we'll see how it goes here in this next round. A high number of kicks landed there in the previous round, and at some point, these are going to really start to take their toll.
They do start to take an effect whenever you're taking kick after kick after kick. And watching him fight with that knowledge and that patience, shows his fight IQ.
Give it to him.
Trying to do damage now with the kick. That's a miss. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're gonna sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand, jab, right hand, hook, that's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit, finish him off with the uppercut, that is your soda. I mean, come on, man, let this guy have the whole thing.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Oh, made good use of his size there as he lands the flush knee.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Oh, man, that couldn't have felt good. Flush knee lands to the body by the taller fighter.
Grabbing the back of the head, pulling forward on the head, and landing this beautiful punch. Really got him to notice it.
He engages in a single collar tie here. All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. Got to think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's going to go and try to find another one of those. But expect him to really sit down and try to make one really count and try to end this fight.
Oh, collar tie. Just missed with the left there. Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. And he landed the right hand there. Well, you got to think he's happy with this performance here tonight. Essentially just the way he drew it up. It's been a striking play.
It's like a fairy tale. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and his opponent isn't doing much to try and deter him and really mess with the game plan.
Don't wait. I need you to be first now.
Oh, single collar tie here. Choi shot is blocked. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Low kick.
Big punch land from the middle.
Lands flush with that right hand. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks. Oh, nice right hand. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Choi's strike attempt there is blocked. All right, single collar tie now. And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it.
Big, powerful punch land. Now he gets back in range.
Let's go. I need you to be first now.
Attempts the front kick there.
And that right hand landed square. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows. Just heard him with a left hook.
Very nice leg kick for him there. Can't take too many of those. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. 10 minutes in the books. All All right, that's the end of the round. You see the cut on his lip, ladies and gentlemen, is only getting worse. Likely going to need to get stitched up after the fact, and blood in and around the mouth area could upset his breathing pattern. Not a good reality for him here tonight. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, the action continues here and now as our next round gets underway. The previous round might be confused for a round of the year, but pretty good action.
It was a pretty good round. Not every round is going to have you standing up out of your seat. You understand that you are watching the highest level of fighting in the entire world in the UFC.
Able to check that kick as well. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. He engages in the single collar tie. Man, doesn't take a lot of these kicks to produce redness. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty.
All right, let's go. Let's set up that move.
Strong defense there to block the shot. Nice instruments. Oh, and he is getting tagged repeatedly. Nice combination of strikes up top.
Oh, beautiful combination up top. I don't understand why the guy is not moving his head. Get your head moving, son.
Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Trying to find a home for that right hand.
What a punch.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Lands with the kick there, no pad on that foot.
No shin guard. He's taking all of that kick every time he throws it. He's just trying to throw those kicks even though he's not in the best position to throw them. But that makes him tricky.
Single collar tie. Just misses with that one.
That was a thudding leg kick.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Well, we talked about that reach advantage. As you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Oh, a huge block there.
That's a big strike right there. There's no tell on that leg kick. It's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Big left hook coming, it's blocked.
Look at the turtle in that kick.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Beautiful leg kick throw.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Oh, great head movement there. Slips his head off the center line, and defensively, that's exactly what you're looking for.
It's almost like he can telegraph when the punch is coming. He sees it. He just makes a slight little movement, right or left, to get out of the way and avoid those shots. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
The Korean Superboy gets caught with that punch. Big power shot there.
Come on, man, let's get that takedown, score some points.
Choi's strike there is blocked. Nice job by the defense.
Right hand punches the clinch.
15 seconds to go. Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. The cut on his lip is only getting worse. We've kept an eye on it tonight. The cut man is going to have to do some work here to try to prevent that from becoming more of a factor here in this next round. All right, next round is underway, DC. We talked about his powerful kicks, how he attacks all sides of the body, the head, the legs. Pretty good start for him tonight.
That was so impressive to see. Someone fight almost predominantly with their legs and have that level of success.
Well, just as he did the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Effective punch there by Choi. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into his underhook.
Don't plant your feet.
Well, he's always on the counterattack, but a nice leg kick there by the Korean Superboy. Oh, that's a beautiful kick right there. I don't know if you've ever been kicked by a mule. Probably feels something like that.
It has to. This guy has landed this kick with so much force.
Well, at this point of the fight, he is way up on the judges' scorecards, and from a stamina standpoint, he looks like he could fight all night.
He does a fantastic job of fighting at a great pace, but also knowing exactly where to preserve it, well, to conserve the energy. And it's showing when you look at his gas tank, and it seems as though it's still full. Right hand punch to the clinch.
And they separate.
Nice punch there over top.
Already closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Just over 3 minutes to go. Back to the well with that right hand, it's no good. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch. When you find yourself in this situation, what do you do to get out of it?
Anytime it's very tough, anytime you're chest to chest, you have nowhere to go, I think to myself, underhook. Whoever's winning the underhook is winning the clinch battle.
Single collar tie now. Well, if you like Muay Thai striking, this might be your moment in this fight as he gets the tie clinch.
This is a massive moment for this fighter. He is a great Muay Thai fighter. Look for him to go knee-knee and then try to land a big one to the head.
Connects now with the 1-2. Blocks the shot.
Try for that takedown.
Slips the punch. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Choi. 90 seconds to go. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block. Just misses with the right. Under 1 minute now to go in round 4.
1, 2, 3, high kick, go!
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, collar tie. 30 seconds to go now. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming. Great punch.
Final seconds here.
Nice head kick.
All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body, until he makes some sort of adjustment.
Back out here, work on that. Deep breath and relax. There's a lot of blood. Cut your open gun. Brett wants to stop this fight, but you're not going to let him.
All right, here we go as our next round gets
Next round, guys,
underway.
you ready?
His strong leg packs so much power that even when he doesn't throw it full throttle, you see he's able to inflict damage. We'll see if he can keep it going here in this
He
round.
doesn't throw it full power, but even when he feints it, he draws out reactions from his opponents because they don't want to get hit with any more of those kicks. It's a sight to behold.
Right hand on point.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks. Big body kick, big punch land.
Bust that body up!
Nice body kick. Ooh-wee, what a right hand by this young man. Take one of them. If you get the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Oh, single collar tie here.
Hands high, hands high!
You got to whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, another strike to the body. Not a lot of real estate there, but he found it. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing.
Splits the guard, lands the right hand. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by the Korean Superboy.
Beautiful kick.
Connects with a right.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt. Oh, big head kick. Big liver kick lands under the elbow. Nice body kick right under the elbow.
Lands with a right hand. Oh, beautiful kick to the body there, and he just left himself wide open for that strike. Very vulnerable by leaning in, keeping the guard back. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Back in the clinch position. This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch to the head from the clinch. It's such a fast leg kick.
Oh, there's the head kick. Looked like there might have been a window there. Instead, it is blocked by the Korean Super Bowl. 90 seconds and counting remain in the fight.
Good punch.
Slips the punch nicely there. Oh! Some fighters don't check a lot of leg kicks. That one was checked. Try to establish that jab.
Big punch from the clinch. Big kick land.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
There's no give on that leg kick. Ooh, what a punch.
30 seconds now to go in the round. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. 20 seconds to go in the fight. And that one certainly found the target. Slips the punch. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy,
All right, so we hear and still tonight, our UFC heavyweight champion came in with a lot of pressure, a lot of height, and he successfully defends the title here tonight.
With all that pressure, he never changes his approach. He always does exactly what he says he's going to do, and he remains the champion in the UFC's biggest